Thanks, Holly.
Welcome.
While John's logging in for the recording, I'm going to just introduce John Davis from Adapt One. He's demonstrating the corporate allies access to the Nivoba certification portal.
Okay, thank you, Nancy. Okay, let's see if I can log in here. Sorry, security is really good. Where am I at? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, I locked myself out here. Let me see.
You tried too many times?
It could be, although I might just be confused about my passwords here. Yay, okay. So this is your homepage. It's pretty simple. There's not really much other than to update your profile information, which is business info and contacts. And if you wanted to search the VBE database, you can click here. Okay, so search the database, just find a partner. Just click on there and it'll take you to the VBE search page. There's a lot of things you can search on. Keywords is probably the most common one. So if you want to search for construction, courier service, delivery service, whatever it may be, staffing, you just type in the keyword. You can type in more than one keyword. And this will find any VBE or SD VBE profile that's going to contain that keyword. And of course, the VBEs have access to their profile, so they can actually decide what indexes and what keywords they want to put in their profile. Okay. You can also, usually you want to use that for, if you're sourcing, you usually want to use keywords first, or if you know what NAICS codes you're looking for, you can certainly use NAICS codes here. So if I want to type in, for law offices or tax preparation services, I can select that. Okay. And you can also fine tune your search results. If you wanted to filter based on where the VBE is located, you can search by state. You can search for anybody that does, regional or national or international. You can search by gender, classification, other certifications if you wanted to, annual sales, number of employees. You can even search by contact if you wanted to. Okay, so let's try construction. Let's just do commercial construction. Okay, and I'm gonna take this out. You get 71 records. Okay. Now, if you started typing in different kind of places and you forgot, especially if this is hidden here, just click on clear search and it will clear everything out and you can start all over. Sometimes if you're not getting results and you're like, why is that? Well, you may have forgotten that you selected a minority classification here and you forgot about it. So if you just click on clear search, it'll just clear everything out and you can start all over. So in this case, I have commercial construction. These are my results. The company overview, I can expand it so I can see the entire description, or I can, reduce the amount shown. I see the NAICS codes here, their website, their certificate. A nice feature is also their brochure. So if I click on this, it'll show you the one-page brochure that while that's waiting, I actually downloaded one from earlier so you can look at what it could look like, right? So this is they have their logo on here. Same basic information, except we expanded it to show more, like the NAICS code descriptions, their references at the bottom. So this is a nice one pager that you can use to share with your colleagues if you're helping them source for certain needs. Then you can just print these out and send it to or email it to your colleagues. The other, you can also, of course, if you wanted to see their certificate, you can download it here. So let's just say you want to fine tune. So this one is looks like it's in Maryland. This one is in Texas, Colorado, Virginia. So let's just say I wanted to do let's go look in the DC area. So let's go to District of Columbia. So I want to look for people in that area. Virginia, and then maybe Maryland as well. Let's do that. So if I could search by those 3 states, you'll see there's 3 selected. So it'll tell you that. If I wanted to fine tune my search again, I still have construction commercial up here. So what it should do is narrow my results down from 71 records to something smaller, right? So now I get 6 records. So now again, I'm fine tuning my search requirements, so that I can pinpoint the VBE that I want to maybe want to do business with. If I wanted to have a certain size of VBE, for example, let's just say annual sales more than $1 million. Okay, and then click search. And then I get 3 records, right? So it gives you some sizing and so forth. Okay, and if I wanted to search service disabled VBEs, I can do that as well. And then click search. I don't know what I'll get here, but we'll see. Oh, they're all service disabled. So there you go.
John, can you also show how to download and export the list? Thank you.
So at the bottom of these results, we do have paging here, so you can navigate from pages. I believe there's like, I think 10 per page, I believe. So you can navigate to each page. So as you're browsing through your search results, if you have interest in that VBE, then you can just select them. And at the bottom, you can say, add the selected suppliers to my save list. Now, let's say you have 71 like I did before, and you want to add all of them to your save list. Then you don't have to do the check boxes. You can just say, add all results to my save list, and it'll add all 71 to your save list. You can also select everybody on the current page. You can uncheck it. So if I do that, it'll uncheck everybody. If I select all, it'll select everybody on the current page, and then I can add them to my save list. So add selected suppliers to my save list. What that's going to do is enable my save list button over here. See, now I have an active save list button. And if I look at that save list button, you'll see those 3 companies that I just selected: Printed Technology, Facilities Development, and Global Accounting. And if I wanted to export these, I'll simply click export. Okay, and that will give me a spreadsheet with all their information in it. Okay, so if I wanted to open that spreadsheet, just give it a second. It's opening up in my spreadsheet here. Just give me, okay. So here's the spreadsheet. Sorry, back to that. So here's the data with those 3 VBEs in there. So you can see the company names. So if you wanted to, again, this is actually, the spreadsheet is good for comparing, but it has all this information in it. Annual sales. Okay. The key features, owner information. So you have contact information in here. You have the website. So everything you need to, to share this information with your colleagues. Okay. Now, let's say you do this all the time. You always search. This is you're the category buyer for your organization, so you're always doing construction and commercial. I can save this list. Actually, obviously everything that you typed in here will save. So if this is the criteria that you always select, and you can save that. But something that's more fine-tuned, you may not want in there. If you want to pre-select the states, you can. But to save your search, just click Save Search. And you can give it a name, a new search, and my name is construction and VBA. So now you have your saved searches here. Okay, so let's clear the search. Now, if I wanted this to perform that same search I did before, all I have to do is click on this name, and it'll do the search for you and populate everything. See? Is construction commercial. Now I get 4 records, and that's because I took out the sales criteria. Okay, so now I get 4. Okay, So you can do more than that search. Let's just say I'm gonna select all or unselect all. Okay, so now I don't have any state, and I wanted to save this search. So if I wanted to save this, let's do search first and see. So now I get 38 records. That's independent of where they are located. I don't have any states selected here now. I do have the BBE certification type, so I just set that back to blank, and then I'll click search again. This time I should get 71, right?
Mm-hmm.
So again, if I wanted to save this, I can just say save. Um, for the entire US, and I can just save that. Now I have two searches. So you can save as many as you like. If you wanted to get rid of, if you don't want to save that anymore, you can just click on the trash can and it'll get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's pretty simple. Again, you have all kinds. You can sort these if you wanted to by the largest company by revenue. Okay. And then I can do search. So this will list out your suppliers in descending order by size. Right? If this is a 50 million or greater company, 20 million or 50 million. So you can do that as well. So you can, if you get a lot of results, this is very useful, right? You don't want to look at every single one. You can sort them if you like, and you have a secondary sort as well, and then you can sort by these other things as well. Highest number of employees if you like, or company name. Okay, so you have two options for sorting. Any questions about search? So of course, when you're navigating, you can, I believe there's 10 on each page. Yeah. So if you wanted to navigate to the fourth page or the second page, it'll navigate you to the next set of results. So you can kind of page through each result set. You can go all the way to the end if you like. This should have, if there's 10 per page, this should have one. Oh no, never mind. I guess there's more than 10. But anyway, yeah, so you can navigate through your search results there. So if I wanted to, again, save all 71, I can add all results to my save list. And if you had some already in the save list, it's not going to put duplicates in there, so you don't have to worry about that. So you see, if I had 3 in there before, and I added 68 more because the 3 were already in there, so you can see in your save list that you have these 71 companies. All right. Okay. Pretty simple, I think. Any questions about search? Anything you want to add, Nancy, before I move on to the updating your profile? Nancy, you might be on mute, or maybe you're not there. Okay, let's move on.
John, this is Mimi. I have a quick question or comment, if you could share. So we send the login credentials to our corporate ally, one person. Can you show them how to create credentials for other people on their team?
Oh, I'm not sure if that's available right now. Let me see. I know that's one of the features we're adding. Let's see. I'm not sure that feature is enabled yet, Mimi. I think that's one of the changes we're going to add. Allow them to basically manage their own logins to access their profile and access the database. So that is a feature that is going to be coming in the future, hopefully near future. Yeah. So for now, I believe if you need an account, I think you, Mimi, or Nancy would have to add them.
Yeah, please, but do please show the corporate allies what we'd like them to populate about their profile while we have the last 10 minutes here.
Okay.
Thanks,
yeah,
John.
So in your profile, you have the business info and the contacts. Let me show you what the BBE see when you're looking at the corporate. So this is our sandbox. So this is not accurate data, but this is what the corporate ally directory looks like. So if you've completed your profile, you can have a lot more information to show than if you hadn't. Okay. There's basic information that we imported initially, so it might just be address information. You may not even have that. So you may have some corporate profiles out there that don't have a lot of information. But nevertheless, we do include you in the corporate ally directory. And so the more information you provide, the more fleshed out your profile will look like on the ally directory, including your logo. So you can see the logos here. I don't know if we have
Can
any
you
other
open
logos.
one of them up so we can see, a good example and one that's got a lot of blanks that we would like to show filled in?
So to update your profile, you just go into your homepage and you see the business info. You can update that. And this will update your profile. So your website, your logo, your location, your address, obviously your company name, your social media links, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. If you have a special website for supplier diversity, or for BBEs for that matter, then you can have that here. And that's also going to be included in the corporate ally directory. So really, this could be anything that you want the BBEs to be able to see on the profile. Okay.
Yeah,
Like
we get a lot
business.
of questions about how to reach out to the corporations, how to connect with them. Here's a great field, how to do business with us. We ask you to take the time and just like we ask the veterans to take the time and put a complete profile in the database, we ask the same of you so that our corporations know what you need, how you need to be contacted. This is really helpful for them and you to help minimize, things that aren't going to be, and to minimize time wasters for both sides of our organization. So please do maintain your company profile.
Mm-hmm. So, and of course, to save that, you just click save and it'll save the information. It's real time. So once you save that, your corporate ally, your entry in the corporate ally directory will be updated. The other information is the contact information. You can update that through here. Again, this is also displayed in the corporate ally directory. You have two sets of contacts. Public contact is really what's displayed to the BBE. So this is, whether it's a person or a general mailbox, this is what you want to put in there. This is what's going to display on the corporate ally directory. The primary contact is really for internal Nivoba. If they need to contact you for any reason, that's what this primary contact is for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yes, you can use, like supplier diversity, right, at apple.com, for example. If that's who you want them to contact to do business with you, then certainly you can use that. Okay, I'll save that. All right, and now, and that's it. That's those two. I mean, the corporate profiles are really simple. There's not much in it. That's really it.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Let's see if we've got any questions. And while we're waiting for that, I'll remind anybody who's on the line here that isn't a corporate ally yet, please reach out and work with Mimi Loam to become a corporate ally and member so that you can access the database.
Yeah. And just as info, if you wanted to change your password, you just click on my account at the top. It'll give you the ability to change your password. And so you can enter your current password and your new password here. Okay, that's simple.
Mm-hmm.
If you forgot your password, you simply just click on the forgot password link in the login page. Forgot password. Provide your email address, and we'll send you a temporary password. And then, of course, once you get in, then you can go back to my account and change your password to something you can remember. Okay, that is it.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if we've got any other questions popping up here. We got some nice comments. Thank you. Compliments. Very cool and great tool. It rhymes. Let's see. So far, I'm not seeing any additional questions other than one about wanting to know the link to access this database. It is available, not to be so repetitive, but it is available only to our corporate allies. So all the more reason why you want to connect with Mimi to get engaged with Nivoba. Okay. Well, We've got 5 more minutes. Any questions from anyone else? Mimi, did I leave anything out?
I don't think so. I know I got 2 emails for credentials, so I'll get
Okay.
those over to you right away.
Excellent.
So if you don't have access and you need access, please let me know. I'm going to put my email here one more time.
I have a quick question. Are we to connect directly to Nivoba, or is this something that the Heather and the Vistra team will set up on our behalf?
So if you work for Vistra and you send us an email that you'd like to be included in the, to have access to the database, we can set you up.
Yeah,
Just
Peter,
work
if you could
directly
send-
with us.
Yeah, Nancy, do you want to send them to you or send it to Mimi, or who should we send it to?
To Mimi.
Okay. And then I think that's what John was talking about at some point, Peter. It looks like we'll be able to set you up, but that's not enabled yet, right?
It's not enabled yet, but it's Mimi would be the primary. I can also help with those if it's urgent. I'm happy to help as well.
And
Okay,
Peter can
thank you.
work with the training.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Heather.
Sorry, I thought that tool was up and running, that you could do it yourself. I actually have been telling people that, so I apologize to anyone I told that to, and you're frustrated.
We're all getting trained today. Thanks. All right.
And I think it's a work in progress, right? So if anybody has something that you think would be a great addition to this as well, if you could maybe send Mimi or Nancy or myself a note and let us know, it'd be a cool feature if it could do this. I mean, we tried to build in, and Adapt One has been so great at really taking every kind of our wish list of things we wanted to do to develop this. But if there's something that we could do differently or do better, or would enable you to use it better with your sourcing professionals, just let us know. And we'll see if we can put it on a list for future updates.
Yeah,
Very
thank
good.
you.
Anything else, Nancy?
I think that's it. Let me just make sure there's no more questions popping in here. But again, thank you very, very much for all of your support for Nivoba and our certified veteran-owned businesses. We couldn't do this without you. We're very excited to have all of our corporations attending today. If you have veterans in your supply chain that are not yet certified, please send them our way. We have generous grant funds that can be used to offset the cost of the application fee. We're open for business, and we've got quite a nice incoming list of certified of applications right now. We want more and more. So if your corporation hasn't invited your veteran businesses to get certified, this would be a great time to do so. Lots of good things are coming in 2022. And again, thank you. We couldn't do any of this work without the support of our fabulous corporate allies, and we love working with you. So thank you so much for your time and attention today. I'm going to sign off if there are no more questions. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Nancy.
Bye. Thanks, John. Thanks,
Thanks,
Holly.
Nancy.
Great
Thanks.
meeting.
Come on, Holly.
Bye-bye.
Bye.